Very good morning. CTV Sports here, coming to you live from Grand Champions Polo Club, field number 3. Great to have you with us for this fourth match of the John T. Oxley Memorial. My name is Jan-Erik Frank, and sitting to me is the always effervescent
Dale Schwartz. Nice to be with you, Jan, here for the 2025 John T. Oxley Memorial 16-goal. Grand Champions Polo Club going against Los Machitos.
Indeed they are. Now, Grand Champions Polo Club, this is their opening match in this game. Los Machitos already having played twice. But, Dale, would you mind giving us a quick rundown of who's out there?
Yeah, this is going to be a good one here. We got Joseph. Let's go with Grand Champions Polo Club. They're going to be in the dark jerseys. It's going to be easy to follow these players today. Love the dark jerseys here for the Grand Champions Polo Club. Joseph Schwartz coming in at 2 goals, plays the number 1. Sugar Erskine, 6 goals, former 8-goal player, playing the number 2. Benji Daniels will come in at 2 goals at the number 3, and then Jason Crowder, who's been playing fantastic this season.
Yes.
Yeah, he's going to play number 4 position. It's going to be a little different at 5 goals. They're going to have him in the back, but he hits the big ball. And every time I ever played with him in the day, and I played with him in the FIP, the Federation, he played the back, so he plays really well. Los Machitos, we know him. Larry Austin playing the 1, A-rated. Joao, Pedro, Souza playing the number 2 at 2 goals, and then the 2 7-goalers, Lucas Criado and Torito Ruiz. Torito will play the 3, Lucas will play the 4.
And not only that, we are going to have a 2-goal advantage for Grand Champions Polo Club as they come in on a 14-goal total handicap. Los Machitos at 16. And as you can see here, not wasting any time, the player with the number 2 on his shirt, the Brazilian Joao Pedro Souza, picking up the first goal here for Los Machitos. Yeah,
this is perfect for the Machitos team, as we know, because we know the Lucas and Torito, they work very well together in the back. But to get Joao in early and Larry in early will be great for them, especially as they look to try to get to the final. Playing well.
Indeed, as you just that was the key word there. Well, as I said, Los Machitos having already played twice, they have a 2-0. They beat Casablanca 11 goals to 7, and in overtime they took care of business against Criado Z. But it was a very, very close match. So with a 2-0, they'd like to keep that sheet super clean and make it 3-0. So let's now see how they fare. That was a nice little open backhand coming from Joseph Schwartz. Didn't quite get to Mr. Crowder, I think, who he was looking for. And once again, on the move very quickly, Los Machitos here in a single attempt. That's a very nice ball up to Torito. Torito nicely outplayed here. And there's not really much that Jason can do here. Can Torito get the finishing touch?
Power polo at his finest. Lucas starts it all off by turning the ball in front of goal, and then he keeps the ball, works to the open space, and while he works to the open space, Toro's already on the run. You saw him check his shoulder one time. Knew Toro had Crowder beat, snaps a nice 50-yard neck shot to the center, and then Toro's off to the races.
So a very quick 2 goals here within under 2 minutes for Los Machitos. So I'm pretty sure, Dale, that they are on target, or at the moment they're on target.
You got to watch out, man. These guys, when they get moving the ball, this Machitos team, we've seen this, and Larry's done a fantastic job rotating around from the back, playing his defense when they need him, and then, as we saw against Casa, when they let him go, he stung them.
Indeed, and well said. Here we go, then back to the halfway line. Ball's in play, picked up about by the man who just picked up goal number 2 for the team in white. Just a reminder, if you've only just joined us, great to have you with us. 4th game of the John T. Oxley Memorial 2025, and not only that, we've got a very, very big day of polo ahead. We'll tell you a bit more about that later on as the broadcast continues. Now then, back to Grand Champions Polo Club, and the first real touch here from the South African, Sugar Erskine. As you said, Dale, the former 8-goal. The ball didn't quite get through to, I think he was looking for Benji Daniels on that play. So Los Machitos once again have it. Now, you were just talking and singing his praises, and he's got a big opportunity here. Larry will pick this one up. He's got the time. For a moment there, I thought I might have gone out of bounds, but I think he was trying to leave that one behind for an attacking player to take. Joseph Schwartz will come in. Good challenge, but not enough. Nice little team play combination here for Los Machitos, taking the scenic route. The under the neck shot, no contact. Torito is there. And before you can say, put the kettle on, it's 3 goals to 0.
Yeah, I love Lucas. Watch when Lucas pushes the ball, how he gets by everybody quickly. Look at how he gets positioned very quickly. Misses the next shot, but he's got Toro in the rumble seat, and they cover each other very well. Another great finish here by Victorino.
And very good team play, and that will bring us into our first courtesy change of the match. We've completely forgotten, and we do apologise, unless you did, Dale, to mention our two mounted officials out there this morning, Esteban Ferrari and, of course, Pepe Araja, our two mounted officials on Field 3 at Grand Champions Polo.
Yeah, doing a fantastic job here with the international umpires. Umpires from Argentina, UK, and America all working together. I've had an opportunity to work with all the umpires, Gaston Dorniak managing the group, and the group is doing well, Jan.
Very well.
Very, very good communication skills on and off the field. And remember, representing everything from 6 goals to 26 goals. So a lot of different polo being umpired. And I think they're doing a very consistent job.
Absolute key word. Well said, Dale. That's exactly the key word. And, of course, the umpires, just like the players and also us, of course, here at CTV Sports, always thriving to bring it to another higher level, to optimize and utilize the technology that we have here. And remember, any kind of feedback from anybody out there is always much appreciated.
Big love, big shout out to the U.S. Open, too, going on over at the MPC. Start off with the Satai and Pilot yesterday going to overtime.
Yeah.
Very good game. Pilot pulled it out at the end, but the Satai was there. So it's going to be an interesting U.S. Open. A lot of good teams in it this year. So we'll keep you up to date on that. We follow the Satai through. Melissa Ganzi, Gandolito Pierres, Nick Roldan, and Santi Tocolino.
Indeed, and unlucky that they didn't pick up their first win yesterday, but I'm sure there will be other games in which they can probably tighten up on some of the
7 chuckers, anybody's game, yeah.
Exactly.
They played good polo. Everybody did.
Absolutely. Here we go then, back to our little, when I say little, our very important John T. Oxley Memorial game, game number 4. And the boys in the white shirts here, Torito Ruiz having already picked up 2 goals. They're very much playing their game. Sugar will leave that one behind. Takes it over the halfway line. Let's see if there's somebody at the front door. Crowder now with the number 4, of course, the Secretary of Defense. The little under the neck shot here, nicely cleared back to Crowder. And let's see if Crowder will run this one himself. Looks like he's got a bit of cleaning up to do here, sweeping that ball. There's a bit of a miss hit there. Ball comes off the boards. Another little drive back up. Now, Joseph Schwartz could jump onto this, but Crowder will want it. But Schwartz in, while he was in the prime position. But again, reading the play so very well, with what he does is Torito Ruiz. Now then, Sugar on the halfway line, stops the ball. Has a little look, another one of those very, very intelligent players. You said it yourself, Dale, former 8-goal player. And always puts a lot of thought into everything he does. This time maybe not quite so much, because he kind of gave the ball away to the opposition there. That ball's a bit too short to get to Torito Ruiz. And now Crowder, he's found a little gap. Crowder, he's got a bit of space. Surely this must be goal number 1 for Jason Crowder. Gets the putter out, tries to finish it. I want to just put it wide.
Now, this could be a... see what happens here. Because you got... all right, so they're going to go with the knock-in here. I almost wonder if that came off Lucas's mallet and then into his horse, which would have been a safety. Maybe it didn't. Maybe he didn't come off the mallet. Maybe it just came off the horse there.
Yeah.
Bad luck for Jason on the approach. Look at Larry.
Yeah, doing a very good job, switching it to the near side. Well done. Look, he's got all the space he needs. To his left there, the man with the number 4, Lucas Criado Jr. Little backhand touch there once again from Sugar, looking for and finding Benji and all Crowder. Crowder will tuck him behind Benji. Now he's going to leave it for JC. Crowder still working it, just allowing everybody to get back in situ. Now the pass, looking for Erskine, and you can see Torito not wasting any time, go straight with him, but that was a very pretty pass. Nicely picked up, slightly puts it over to the left. It gives it to Torito, a little under the neck. That's all it took, but this Sugar Erskine, you know, he will always do what he needs to do. And again, a cheeky but effective steal here. Seems to me that they're not quite yet, as you would say, Dale, dialed in.
No. The great passing started out. Machitos was very well dialed in. And then, the Grand Champions, this is a new team. They all know each other, but, we'll see how they get the flow going. And Larry's on the move here, though, and this is what he's done very good. Carry the team, pull the team. Good second effort by Joseph, and he'll save the back shot.
Yeah, keeps the ball in play, and there he was. I was just waiting for him to make his appearance onto the screen.
He's always somewhere, this guy.
Yeah, and that's 3 in a row now.
The man in the orange helmet picks up a hat trick early.
So 4 goals to 2 in effect. That 2, of course, on handicap. But Grand Champions Polo Club haven't scored yet. Let's see if when they come back, that they start scoring in chucker number 2. We'll be right back, and we hope you will be as well. Once again, a very warm welcome and great to have you with us here at the John T. Oxley Memorial. Game number 4, the Grand Champions Polo Club there in the dark shirts against Los Machitos. Dale, what a way to start this game here for Los Machitos.
Yeah, these guys, they come out strong. They don't mess around. And they're a lot of fun to watch play. Larry, he's played in all types of polo, played in high goal, played in World Polo League, 26 goals. So, and the 16-goal league, you know, it's that type of polo. We talk about it when a team plays well. You know, they're playing 20-goal polo. Everybody plays a goal above their handicap. We already know Joao. I've been watching him play with Quite on Z all year. He's been doing a fantastic job. He's a grinder. He goes in there and fights. He does, and then I told you I'm really impressed with is he doesn't see the ball that much, and when he does something with it, and that's going to be why he ends up going up pretty good at his 2 goals. And what can you say? Lucas and Victorino are very strong 7-goal players.
Absolutely, and that combination, of course, for any opposition is a tall order. Another big shot on goal here, or rather a layup pass. Didn't quite get to its destination.
I think it's a little the score, you know, is not really showing how the really first chucker went, though, Jan. I mean, they scored a couple times on broken plays.
Yeah.
It looked like Grand Champions was getting the passing down. They're all using each other. They had a little bad luck on a few plays. So let's see if they can turn around. Here you go, Benji on the move.
Yeah, let's see if he can take it a bit further. Young Benji Daniels, of course. He's on a very beautiful pony. Look at that pony open up for him. The finish with a cut shot. It's high, but is it straight? And yeah, very unlucky. I think he was trying to sink that one with that big shot. So well done, Benji. And a little unlucky on the finish, but hang on, there is still Mr. Erskine here. Sugar, little lofted shot, taken out of the air. That's a great read there by Lucas Criado Jr. As Dale was just saying, the other 7-goaler in that team. He's on the boards and he's got a bit of traffic, but no mistake here, and very quickly sorted that problem as Torito Ruiz will send it up to the front door. He's found the number 2, the Brazilian. Joao Pedro gives it up to Larry Austin. One touch. Larry to finish. Is that going to go in?
Wow, dude. Coast to coast like butter on toast. And what a play. I mean, This is just a pretty play by the Machitos team. It starts with Lucas. You said saved it out of the air. And then you see how Victorino goes to that open space. He hits like a 30-yard shot to him. Then Joao's already got Joseph on his hip, pushes him to the inside, hits a near side shot, and calls Larry onto it.
Yeah.
Larry runs onto the offside, nobody back. And Larry's shot was a layup, but rolls in. Great play.
So
Machitos on the move, man.
Yeah, so 3 out of 4 now on the score sheet. Just, I'm sure that'll happen. Waiting for Lucas to pick up his first goal. Very quickly, they win the throw-in once again. Criado fakes the backhand. A mistake, and no sooner had those words left my mouth. And look at this. Now all 4 of them are on the score sheet. Lucas in the right place at the right time, picking up his first goal. Yeah,
broken plays hurt, especially when around the 60-yard line. In the game of polo, that's on the 50. And Lucas, just nothing Jason could do there. Just bad luck when he was working across the center. Very quick, those 2-7 goals are. You have to be careful when you lose, miss something or, you get a broken play. They're very well mounted. They get to the spots well, read the game at a high level.
So 6 goals to 2. Still waiting for Grand Champions Polo Club to pick up a goal here in this John T. Oxley Memorial. We'll tell you a little bit about who John Oxley was. A very, very important man in the world of polo and what he did. But now let's see if, as I said, Grand Champions Polo Club can pick up a goal here, because the clock again is running down. And the man who just scored on the ball again, Lucas Criado Jr.
Straight rotation here, Jan. That back shot actually came from Larry.
Oh, beg your pardon.
So yeah, and he found Lucas. Now, you had Lucas was on him, but I mean, Larry on a complete rotation here, so they're using a 4-team rotation now. And Grand Champ's going to have to deal with, look at Larry back on top.
Yeah, a little bit of a miss hit there by Joseph. Larry nearly picking up goal number 2, so it's left for Crowder. And Criado will be dispensing those balls all over the place. This time, unfortunately, going over the sideline. So we will, I think, also, if I can see this correctly, are they making their way to the pony lines yet? We're going to have a quick courtesy pony change. But Del, I mentioned earlier, we've got a big day coming up this afternoon. You're going to be in the studio. I'm going to be at the field. Why don't you tell us what's happening?
Yeah, we got the WCT, and we're going to have 2 different flights. We're going to have lower and the upper, and it's going to be a lot of fun, man. We got the ladies this afternoon.
Yeah, looking forward to that.
Love the women's polo.
And not just ladies. We've got some of the best ladies in the world.
Yeah, and just women's polo in general, just fantastic. Love watching it. I've had opportunities. You've had opportunities to call the games. And, you got top players in the world playing in the upper flight, but some very competitive teams in the lower flight. So we want to give everyone a bunch of good luck today. Jan, you'll be live from the stadium. So if you want to come out and watch today, find your way down to the Grand Champions Polo Club. Go on gcpolo.com. And you'll get all the GPS coordinates there to Field 1 and Field 2. That's a stadium field. Jan and Frank will be live. I'll be calling it here from the studio, so if you want to watch it at home on the big screen, you can do that too. And it should be a great afternoon out there. Really looking forward to this, Jan. We've had the opportunity to see a lot of these ladies also play in our mixed teams.
Yes.
In the 6, 8, 12 this year. So we're gonna get it going.
Well, the action starts, as Dale was saying, this afternoon at 3:30. So come and join us at Grand Champions Polo Club. We're going to start off with the lower flight. The Blue Pegasus are going to be taking on La Monarquia. And then this afternoon at around about 4:45, that's the scheduled time, we're going to have the Open, the Don George Polo versus Victory Polo, and La Fay versus Buena Vibra. So if you...
round robin.
Round robin. Be great to see you down.
Round robin with that level.
Yep.
It's going to be interesting to see how they work the round robin, because there's a lot of game playing to get ready for those round robins. You're only playing a couple chuckers against each one of them, and a 6-chucker round robin. So that's going to be an interesting see who pulls out the win.
Here we go then, back to John T. Oxley. And as I said, I'll tell you a little bit about who John Oxley was throughout this broadcast. And again, this ball intercepted and taken by Los Machitos from Grand Champions Polo Club. A deflection coming off the pony there, unfortunately, for Benji Daniels. Means we will have a change of possession. But Dale, I'm sure that you can concur with me. But looking at my score sheet here, we've not had one foul. We've not had one penalty so far in this game.
No, very clean. Very clean game. Both teams passing the ball well. Just better shooting by Los Machitos team. Like I told you, about 3 of the goals, though, they picked up on some broken plays. So Grand Champions Polo Club, they need to get the rotation going. I thought when he started playing with some pace, they looked they looked like they were back to their, because this is a hit-and-run polo team with Crowder, Daniels, Erskine, and Schwartz. So let's see if they get back to that. Here's Jason.
Crowder, let's see what he can do now. Crowder, spanks that one over to the left-hand side, straight down the middle, hoping that Benji might just get a little piece of that cleared in front of goal, but Benji's there. And, well, we've spoken so much about Benji. He's another one of those up-and-coming players who is not shy to roll up his sleeves and get into and get involved. And here, a little bit unlucky, doing all the hard work. Back to Larry. And Larry, well, he's just got that Midas touch. Takes the ball over the halfway line. He's up against Sugar. Oh, unlucky there for Larry. Deflection ball going out of play. More is exactly where that last ball went out of play. So another COP, another change of possession.
Yeah, bad luck. Larry, good position. Not too far out in front. Just enough to keep that distance. They're going to have to start keeping an eye on him because he's hitting the ball very well. Already has 1 goal on the day. And we've seen Larry on the rotation with this team. He looks very comfortable. Jason.
Crowder will be looking for Erskine. Again, the ball not well. No, he got lucky. You got very lucky now then. Sugar. Put one through, why don't you? Nicely played up to the front door. A bit too steep there for Daniels. The cut shot, but he hooked him. Joseph coming in to possibly finish on that play. And now new line created. That ball line change. And here we go. Goal number 1. Not surprised. And well-deserved. Benji picking up the first goal.
Good read here by Benji. Keeps playing. Jason's doing a good job. This is not an easy job for him today to have to deal with Lucas and Torito, but he's in that area. And Sugar just being the man known the game. That's a great shot on goal. Layup there. Benji, good read. Nice finish there. Good connection.
Indeed. So, great way to end Chukker number 2. I'm really glad and happy that Grand Champions get off the mark. We're going to have a very short break. It is the end of Chukker number 2. Join us for Chukker 3 when we return.
World Polo League is back.
Welcome back. John T. Oxley Memorial 2025, game number 4. Grand Champions Polo Club, field number 3. Jan Eric Frank and
Dale Schwartz. Nice to be here with you, Jan, talking about John T. Oxley. and inducted into the Hall of Fame in 1994. Yeah, he started playing polo at an old age.
Yes, he did.
Not an old age, but
yeah,
46.
Yeah.
And a lot of people started in their 50s, and that's a great thing about polo.
Well, not only that, Dale, he was also, at the age of 83, the oldest player ever to win a major polo event when him and his team won the International Gold Cup.
Yeah, I was there.
You were there?
Yeah. Yeah,
Well,
I watched him play all the way to the end, and I'll tell you a big story when we get to Kersey change, Jan, about my brother Daryl, when John actually got injured in a game.
Okay, well, let's see if Mr. Joseph Schwartz here can extend or pick up another goal. Remember, 2 on handicap. We just saw a goal there right at the end of that last chukker by this young man. And let's see if he can pick up another one. Benji Daniels, yeah, not a lot of goal to shoot at there and just running out of polo field. But always a pleasure and a joy to watch, well, be it Justin or Benji. But today, of course, Benji coming out there and, yeah, just motivating that team. This is far from over.
Yeah, they need to connect on those Jan, to get these breakaway plays. Once you get by these 14 goals between Lucas and Toro, so they've had opportunities. They got to capitalize here because 5-goal lead going into the third. Here we go.
And this is a nice little ball up for unlucky, trying to pick it up on the near side, but left for Crowder. Los Machitos would have probably been away. Yeah, little ball up to Joseph. No connection on the near side in. Comes out of nowhere. Sugar. And he'll work this one himself now. Yeah, Sugar going for the finish. Yeah, but he did have a man on his hip just pushing him out of play. And that's exactly how you're taught. Take the man, then play the ball.
Yeah, and you see Joao working hard there, number 2. We talked about him. He works very hard and great on the rotation. But 2 knock-ins in a row here within a minute. So they're peppering the goal. Just need to get it between that 24 feet.
Exactly. And that's another ball, another perfect pass here for Larry. Yeah, his first touch, not, I'm sure, as he would have liked. Everybody comes to a stall nearly on the halfway line. Turned around once again quickly by Erskine. Leaves it for Benji. Benji will hammer that one up to the front door. The rotation, as you said, working very well. Criado trying to pick it up, and out of nowhere comes Joseph Schwartz taking on Torito Ruiz. And he picked that ball up, Dale. I'm sure that would have been a goal for Grand Champions. It wasn't to be on this occasion. So from one 7-goaler to another, Torito finds Lucas Criado Jr. And he's got a lot of space here. But look, there he is again, Benji Daniels. I told you, he's a worker. And again, a beautiful pony he's riding. Go into the corner. Erskine will turn things around now for Grand Champions. That was supposed to be a layup pass for Benji. There he is. And he will leave it for Crowder to extend. Yeah, not hitting it cleanly enough. And those broken plays, and we've seen that happen already on a few occasions here, can be very costly. Crowder quickly snaps one across. Didn't quite get the distance for Benji. On the halfway line, now he's in the right place at the right time. Again, anticipation is half of the success here, as Mr. Crowder will try and hammer that one, and he does. Over all the heads. Is it too short? Unfortunately, it is, because I think that was a set play as Erskine was making his way towards that danger zone. But back to Los Machitos. Here we go. Let's see what they've got up their sleeve. Everybody now over the halfway line. Here's the pass. And that will land on the green. Cleared by Erskine. Still Sugar. Nicely done. Nice little turn and a pickup now by Daniel. Oh, unlucky Benji. Back the support. Nice, elegant swing there. Well played to Daniels. Maybe he's got a bit of an angle, a bit more of an angle here. Couldn't quite keep it in play, and that will bring us to our next courtesy change here in chukker number 3. Still no score.
Round and round, very clean, open, running polo, and they had the ball down on their side. Like I said, they got the offensive attack going, just got to finish. Jan, actually, when you go back, it's kind of an interesting story because John Oxley was a big part of actually polo being televised, and ESPN was covering, and they covered just the finals. and it was Gold Cup. And John had a little issue in the second chukker. They thought he might have been having a heart attack or something. He just didn't feel well.
Right.
So they were worried about him. So he wanted to get a replacement.
Okay.
And my brother Daryl was 2 goals at the time. John was at 2 goals.
Right.
John was mounted very, very well. Daryl knew the horses well. He worked with the team. He used to work with Dr. Billy Linfoot, and so he played with them. And it was with Gonzalo Perez, Mike Carney, and Jimmy Bachman. And they went on to win. And John was okay, which was great. He stayed at the game, And but it was really cool because that was really one of the first ESPN broadcasts for polo. And look at where we're at now. So interesting polo. And so John was a big part of that. I think a lot of people might not know that his club, Royal Palm Polo Club, and everything he did, he's done a lot for the game.
Well, let's just latch onto that. This tournament, of course, the trophy, by the way, resides at the wonderful Museum of Polo and Hall of Fame here in Wellington. And I know that George and Brenda Dupont would always be very, very hospitable and be welcoming to anybody who's never been. It was gifted to the museum by his son, John C. Jack Oxley, and the Royal Palm Polo Club at the time of its closing back in May 2008. Established in honor of John T. Oxley, the first annual playing for this trophy was back in 1997 at the Royal Palm Polo and Sports Club, and presented to Team Fort Lauderdale for their victory over the Vancouver International. I'll tell you a little bit more later, but now let's go back to the action. 3 minutes remaining here in the first half of this John T. Oxley Memorial. And the team in white, who are Los Machitos, doing a very, very good job so far. But surprisingly, after picking up 4 goals in the first, 2 in the second, both teams yet to score here in chukker number 3. And obviously, at the moment, Grand Champions Polo Club, the team in the dark jerseys, could do with another couple of goals before they go into that halftime interval. Crowder, well played. Looking for Erskine. He tried to finish that one off with an under-the-neck near-side shot. Not an easy play to make. Didn't quite get the angle he wanted. As the clock keeps running down, and of course what they don't want to do is concede more goals, but it looks like that could be happening any moment now. Again on the move, Lucas gets it over the halfway line. Everybody from Los Machitos now in Grand Champions Polo Club territory. Schwartz leaves it for Crowder. Crowder will be thinking, right, who can I play this one to? Schwartz trying to clear the way there. Hammer shot here. And that will be for Sugar. Good first touch. Now then, the finish. Didn't make the contact. And you can see there in the background, 1 minute and 40 seconds remaining here in this first half. Torito comes up very fast. Torito Ruiz has a lot of space to work with. Crowder now coming back to try and get there before Larry. Well, Larry overrides. New line, quickly played. And that's a nice little chip shot. Thought Larry might have picked that one up. And or the number 2, Souza. Wasn't to be. So, again, very, very clean. A lot of space, of course, created here. Or a lot of space.
Using the field well. Both teams passing the ball.
Yeah.
Very clean, and actually a few players have pulled out of play, so they didn't foul. So just teams are thinking about keeping each other off the line, yeah. So might get one.
Daniels, Benji. Crowder goes up, still Benji. He's got to be careful. He's moving in on him. There he is. Ruiz brings out his mallet. This is a run, a solo run by Benji Daniels, trying to play it round the outside for Sugar. That's a perfect pass. And then the finish. Oh, unlucky. But what a great run there again by Benji Daniels. And then the in the corner of his eye, he saw where Sugar was. Played
super nice pass.
Yeah.
Benji taking in. I mean, all the way. They've been awesome all the way down. Just having a little trouble around the goal mouth. They'll work it out here at halftime. we will set them up. Let's check the stats. Is you got, remember the 2 goals on handicap, 1 on the field, 3, 6, 5, 6, 3. Shots on goal, pretty, 6 shots right there. 8 by Los Machitos, better shooting, just very high percentage, and then clean all the way down. Knock-ins, though, are big, and a lot of knock-ins for Los Machitos, so we'll send them off. They'll let them work it out here at halftime. You take a little break. We'll be back for our second half of the 2025 John T. Oxley Memorial.
This place is special because of the unique environment and nature that you have around here.
There's an endless amount of things to do here in Aspen Valley, so this is the place to be in the summer.
Great group, you know, it's like a big family. We're all, you know, on the field it's intense, we compete, but off the field we do a lot of fun stuff.
Oh, it's like playing in the polo heaven. It's perfect.
Have an opportunity. Santos Bellini gonna fire one from 60. Oh, off the post.
Polo school is the funnest thing I've become involved with in the last year of my life.
Give me the confidence to be able to play an event in beach polo, Miami Beach, and snow polo in Aspen.
Our dedicated instructors have years of polo experience and are CHA certified.
It's important to us to come back and have a really good experience.
Every time you leave the gates from the polo school, you're hungry for more.
This place is special because of the unique environment and nature that you have around here.
There's an endless amount of things to do here in Aspen Valley, so this is the place to be in the summer.
Great group, you know, it's like a big family. We're all, you know, on the field it's intense, we compete, but off the field we do a lot of fun stuff.
Oh, it's like playing in the polo heaven. It's perfect.
Have an opportunity. Santos Bellini gonna fire one from 60. Oh, off the post.
Polo school is the funnest thing I've become involved with in the last year of my life.
Give me the confidence to be able to play an event in beach polo, Miami Beach, and snow polo in Aspen.
Our dedicated instructors have years of polo experience and are CHA certified.
It's important to us to come back and have a really good experience.
Every time you leave the gates from the polo school, you're hungry for more.
Welcome back, everybody. Great to have you with us. CTV Sports bringing you the second half of Game 4 of the John T. Oxley Memorial 2025. Jan Erik Frank and
Dale Schwartz. Nice to be with you, Jan, again. And big day for us as stay with us or tell a friend. WCT. Going to have the open. We're going to have the two flights. So lower flight and the open flight. And we'll have a straight chucker. We'll take a straight 4-chucker game, and then we'll go to a 6-chucker round robin.
Indeed, we will.
I'm really looking forward to the ladies playing today and featuring them here on CTV Sports. But right now, it's all about John T. Oxley.
Indeed it is. And let's just have a little look. We saw the stats at the end of that first half. No score in chucker number 3. Well, that's a very good development there for Grand Champions Polo Club. Remember, they came in with a 2-goal handicap advantage, only picking up 1 goal by Benji Daniels, who's been doing a stellar job here, working very hard in all over the place, in the front, in the midfield, in the defence. But at Los Machitos, wow, what a great way to start their first chucker. Eh, Dan?
Yeah, too many knock-ins. You know, that's the only issue that GCPC has to work on, 6 knock-ins. So... And they got 2 goals on handicap. So they just got to get those better shots because they're getting opportunities. Very good team, though. They're playing against a very strong 16 goal. Machitos has already shown us how good they are, being 2-0 against two very good teams also, Casablanca and Criado Z. Very competitive 16 goal.
Yep.
Larry, on the move.
Yeah, Austin, well, he's already picked up one goal. Everybody at Los Machitos on the score sheet. And I'm sure, and Larry's had a couple of chances since that goal he scored. I'm sure that's not the last we've seen of him. But as you know, I'm a big favourite of Mr. Daniels, both brothers. Today we've got Benji, who, if you are watching or if you know that we had Benji making his debut in St. Moritz in January, did a very, very good job. And this young man as well, Joseph Schwartz, can he maybe pick up goal number 2 for Grand Champions Polo Club? Well, he was very close, ball clear to get on the doorstep. And back to Larry. Larry Austin slightly tops that ball, but he's got Torito. This is what makes a very good polo team. This is also, I think, a very good game to learn from. Not only you touched on the passing, which they do, but also the positioning play, which has been
Yeah, you see how they rotate around? If you notice that Lucas came closer to Torito, and then he bows back left, takes his defender left, and, you know, the 1-2-3-4, 1-2-3-4, 1-2-3-4, that's just good polo. They play great polo. I mean, I don't know if they're being coached, but I'm sure, well, I know they're being coached by Mariano Gary, if not at the field, off the field. Also, Nick Manifold's been playing in our 12. Does some coaching with them. So they, and what can you say, man? You know, Toro and Lucas are on their way.
They certainly are. Here we are. You just spoke about one of them. That is Torito. Sends that ball up to the front door. Nicely done. Lucas will hammer that one, but is it straight? Fortunately not. And that's the second shot on goal.
Rare miss.
Yeah, very rare miss. A couple of plays earlier, Larry Austin nearly picking up his second goal. So again, Los Machitos latching onto the performance of the first half, keeping Grand Champions Polo Club very much at bay. Now let's see if Erskine can get this ball over to Criado. Criado will leave it for Benji. Well read, and look, another very nice pony he's riding on. Nice little ball through the centre into midfield. I think he was looking for Joseph Schwartz. Erskine came in to be a second option, but great stick work here once again. Joseph just hovering, biding his time. Will take this one on the near side, straight to the boards. Umpire Ferrari needs to make a little space there. Joseph, he'll work this one down the boards. Will take the man first. Tries to push Joao Pedro Souza out of the way, and there he is. No sooner said. And he's back on the ball. Torito Ruiz. Yeah. Round and round they go. Little merry-go-round play. But the challenge still coming from the South African Sugar. But he just doesn't really care, does he? Just does his thing. Torito, he said, well, I'll leave you behind, and I'll leave you behind. Lays that one up nicely. A little under the neck. If he can just get a piece of it, he's going to have to go for the backhander to keep the ball in play. Torito, little chip shot in the hope that there will be a white shirt, but it'll be Criado.
Good polo again. Toro control is showing you that stick work that he has. Back and forth, though, Lucas. 3 shots on goal. 3 wide. So they're dodging some bullets here early.
Yes, they are.
The Grand Champions Club. And it should be getting us closer. Curse changed, no?
Yes, we are. You're right.
Yeah, I figured right on that. Again, just great pole to watch. Very smooth, and what can you say? I mean, I enjoy watching the Machitos team play with the rotation. I think all the players, Larry, I've known him for a long time. He plays up the Aspen Valley Polo Club too, AspenValleyPoloClub.com. If you want to play in the summers, he brings his family up there in the summer. Wife loves it up there. And so they come and play there, and again, his pole knowledge, and well, you know, Lucas's dad, you know, senior, former 8-goal, 9-goal player. Toro comes from the linear bloodlines, and they're going to be guys we're going to watch. You know, I want to see these guys get to the 8 or 9. I think they're on their ways. I'm very impressed with the way they're mounted. Yeah, they've shown that, and I'm sure there's some Machitos horses out there. So Mariano in the mix, you could call it. Naco Taverna, Nick Manifold, and Mariano, owners of the Los Machitos breed. And, well, you got good guys riding the horses, playing well. So, but 3 misses here. And if you watch the stats that we had at halftime, that was just a difference really with the game because they got the 2 goals on handicap and Benji picked up a goal. They had, 6 knock-ins. So do the math, even if they had half of them, they would have been tied right now. So pivotal chucker here.
Well, you said pivotal, and I think we're in for a nice surprise because look at this, Dale. Mr. Crowder, the man that you can see on your screen here, he's wearing his
He's got a goal scoring helmet on?
Yeah, he does.
Okay, well done, Jason. You're going to need it.
Well, and he's going to knock the ball into play. So here we go then. Chucker number 4 with 3.5 minutes remaining. Nice first pass out to the right-hand side. He's found Sugar. And this is what we like to see here, the one touch. Now then, can Larry clear it? He does, but he's got to be careful. He's got, well, at least one. That'll be Joseph Schwartz chasing him there. A little bit of a miss hit. Intercepted and taken up nicely there by Sugar. Now then, Crowder. Just holding fire. Sugar working it. Needs to get past 2 defenders. And Sugar.
Yeah, and there's a Sugar we know.
I was going to say. Yeah,
because he has some misses that he knows he wants back in the first half. You saw him grab his helmet 2 or 3 times. Bad luck on a couple plays that Sugar just usually puts right away. So this is Erskine we want to see. And pace. Like to see a little more pace because I like Sugar at pace. Jason plays great at pace. Joseph plays great at pace. Benji. They all play good at pace. See if they try to use that a little bit. Because each team's playing a great 4-player rotation right now. You can see Larry's really rotating around, playing the front and the back. The boys, they got them a little more separated, which when the 14 goals gets together, you got to watch out on the leapfrog play. So, good little change in the energy there. That'll be a breath of fresh air, getting within 2 goals.
And the ball's back in play. Only, under 2 minutes now remaining here in chucker number 4. Crowder runs into a little bit of traffic again. Has that ball just taken off him. Now, here we go then. This could be the very quick answer from Los Machitos. Well, the ball was slightly top, but it's still in play. Be picked up by Benji with a little cut shot. Wants to play it to Crowder. Very risky in front of goal. And you see, that's what can happen. And they're not going to waste any time. The Brazilian, Joao Pedro. And Benji to play it out to the boards. And let's see if Sugar can run away with this one. I was going to say, we've had our first whistle of the play because there might have been a slight right-of-way infringement. Looks like we do, Dale. Took 4 chuckers.
I like Sugar, though. He's going to the hammer now. He's letting him run, and if he could pull the team, but Lucas is going to get on this one before Sugar. And but nice try. And again, keeping the rhythm, keeping. I think they're better. They play the GCPC team will play a little more comfortable with speed, and maybe put more pressure on Machitos. As Victorino takes the penalty 5A. Well done, Benji.
Yeah, cleared by Crowder.
I'm sorry, Crowder, yeah.
Yeah, and here we go then. Sugar plays it to nobody because there's nobody upfield. Now Joseph going and putting a bit of speed onto that pony. But he's up against Torito. And Torito will make no mistake and turn the ball back. Return to sender, thank you very much. Another beautiful pony he's riding on, Lucas Criado Jr.
Yeah, I love the black one. Beautiful. Gets a lot done, too.
Yeah, look at this. A nice ball. A bit too far for Larry to do anything with. There he comes again. Erskine.
Sure looks like he wants to run.
Yeah. But have you noticed that every time somebody from Grand Champions Polo Club has the ball...
Well, look at this.
A white shirt very quickly there. Daniels.
They got the 3-way, 3-on-2 here if they can get it one. Well done, Shug.
Well played, Joseph.
Nice
unlucky.
4 knock-ins.
And that'll bring us to the end of chukker number 4. So just the one goal versus the goalless third chukker. I'm sure there's plenty more to come. Stay with us. Chukker 5 and 6 coming up. The John T. Oxley Memorial.
If you are in the area, I suggest you make your way to Sunset Chuckers and Cocktail, because this is a fun type polo match. It's where everyone's relaxed and chilling, just having a great time. We have great hors d'oeuvres and a special drink for the day.
When I founded the Taqueria 48 years ago, the goal was to service polo players fieldside and carry a complete line of polo equipment. Since those early days, we now carry everything for the horse and rider. Anything goes on or near a horse, you're likely to find here in our store. We still have polo equipment made by polo players for polo players.
Here we go, Dale. Chukker number 5 and 6 await game number 4, the John T. Oxley Memorial. And as I was saying, after a goalless third chukker, we had a goal coming in from Sugar Erskine. As you rightly said, Dale, you've got the feeling really that he wants to now open up things a little bit. So just that one score, which brought Grand Champions Polo Club within 2 goals of the 6 already scored by Los Machitos. All 4 players on the score sheet. Larry, Joao, Lucas, and Torito. But, well, never write off this Grand Champions Polo Club team. If you look at some of the names there, Benji Daniels, for me, one of the strongest players out there. Sugar and Jason, of course, don't have to say much about them. And Joseph Schwartz also getting very much involved. But as you rightly said, Dale, it's just lacking getting that ball between the 22 feet.
Yeah, you know, it used to be Rule 18. I think it's Rule 19 now. He with the most goals wins.
Yes, yes.
So
it's a classic, that one, isn't it?
It is. Used to be a clothing line too, you know that, right?
Oh, really?
Rule 18.
Never heard of that before.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rule 18, same owners that own Ocean Pacific. You know Ocean Pacific, right?
Yeah.
They
OP,
have,
yeah.
OP, yeah.
Yeah, I know them very well.
Yeah, they played polo in California.
Okay.
And went on for a while. And then they changed the rule to Rule 19.
Okay.
So a little different change of pace. But, yeah, no, back and forth. But you know what? What's interesting is 2 scoreless chucklers for the Los Machitos team.
Yes.
Because they thrive on the offense. So, you know, 2 goals, that's not a big jump. We have seen them turn it on, huh? I think they play well under pressure. The boys in the white jerseys also. But, you know, 4 knock-ins in the 4th. So definitely Grand Champions getting more attempts at goal. So let's see if they can turn it up here.
Well, my money's very much on Mr. Daniels. Another nice pass here for Joseph. Let's hope he takes this. Yeah, nice and slow and easy. Looks over his shoulder. Joseph for the finish on the near side. Had a bit of a bouncing ball. Oh, and it hit the post, but it goes through. So well done.
A little help from the pony.
Yeah.
Pony goal. But Joseph finding his way.
Yeah.
I like this. Takes the look one time. He's got to put Lucas on it now. Lucas knows he beat. He pushes them to Joao. And well done, Joseph switching to the near side there. Joao's in front of him, so... And he's got Lucas following, so no foul. Remember that no right away on the near side, but on that play. And makes it a little easier with the post, gets a little help from the pony. And look at this, 1 goal difference.
Yep. And all we need now is Mr. Criado to score, and then all 4 players for Grand Champions will also be on the score sheet. But let's see if this was a little bit of coaxing from Los Machitos just to give Grand Champions Polo Club a sense of full security, because I've got a feeling that if they want to turn it on again, like now, for example, easy pickings for the number 2, the Brazilian.
Jeez.
Picks up his second goal.
This is a fantastic pass by Criado. I mean, watch him. He wins it once, gets to the open space. Jason can't hook. He lays it right down in front. If Toro can get it, he lets him go. Joao's great with the rotation and so solid. He's been a lot of fun to watch this year.
Certainly has.
Especially at 2 goals, looking like he's getting ready for the jump. Playing well.
And here we go. Ball's back in play. It'll be Mr. Daniels. Daniels will work this and take it as much as he can. You've got Sugar there on your left of your screen. Left behind, Crowder overrides. Some traffic coming down the right of way. And it's very quickly. The ball is released. And Torito, got to be careful. He's got Crowder chasing. Broken play. Who's going to get to it next? Well, you see, that's exactly where you should have really seen another defender going up with the play on with the number 2 on his shirt. And again, very easily done here for Los Machitos.
So we're looking at a different Los Machitos team here, Jan, Eric, Frank, because now, and I like this because we've seen so many different looks from them. Now they're splitting the 7-goalers, and Larry and Joao are playing in the middle of the game.
Yeah.
Did you notice that?
Yes, I have.
And they do a good job picking up the loose ball play because once Toro starts going to goal, Jason's got to commit, and as long as Joao can beat his next man. So now the middle of the field for Grand Champions has got to that rotation's got to get strong. The ends are doing well, but somewhere in the middle now they got to get that rotation going when they switch, because they are playing a full rotation because Jason's going forward, back, and Sugar's running back and forth. But as you said, when they want to turn it on, they seem like to be able to turn it on. Flip a switch.
Flip a switch, exactly. Well, a switch you definitely want to flick is the one on Sunday afternoon, unless you can make it down to be with us, because, of course, this Sunday we've got a very big final coming up, the final of the World Polo League's Palm Beach Open. Tankua taking on Travieso. That will be...
Saw the teams last night. Oh. Great barbecue last night, Santalita Polo Farm.
Yeah.
Got to see the Satai team also.
Yeah.
A lot of the top players from the World Polo League.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about that final?
You asked me a very good question because, if you've been watching, then you know that Tankua and Travies have already played against each other. So this is a bit of a repeat. And, of course, there is an account open. So it's going to be, I think, a very, very interesting game.
They're all ready to go.
Oh, yes. Oh,
well,
yes.
We know Tankua with the 10-goalers and Mackenzie and Jeff are ready to go. We've seen them. They play an amazing game of polo, all working together. And then, though, you got the 4 Indians, I call them.
4 Musketeers.
4 Musketeers, Indians, whatever you want to call them, man. They're ready to go. I mean, Kaye's doing a great job pulling the team.
Yeah, very good.
Pipe's just a grinder. Love watching him play. Saw him yesterday. He's ready to go. Fred, Mr. Positivo.
Always. Yeah, no, looking forward to that, to see.
And then, and then Juan Martin,
Well, 2 10-goalers, so that's on menu for Sunday afternoon. Grand Champions Polo Club field number 2, which is just behind that hedge, which you can see here. Field number 3, which is where we're at for the remaining 320 here in Chukka number 5. And the team in the dark shirts here, Grand Champions Polo Club, slowly but surely finding their rhythm. At the moment, they are trailing by 3 goals. It was just the 1 goal not that long ago. And Sugar.
Well done.
Well, yeah, took his time. Well played, Sugar.
Well done, Sugar.
Yeah.
This you can learn a lot from this. Watch this, Sugar. He's going to push him wide left. Watch. Way wide, way wide, way wide. Now he snaps it to the right. See how he hits to the right?
Yeah.
Now he shuts down.
Yeah.
Toro goes flying by, the old Top Gun move.
Yeah.
And then you're off you go.
True. Yeah, clever play. But then again, Sugar is one of those very, very...
Yeah, you can learn so much from that, man.
Yeah.
I mean, he takes the man first, and he hits to the right. So if he loses the ride-off...
Yeah.
And
he still has the ball.
He still got the ball. Yeah. And then he knows he feels a little separation from Toro, so he just shuts down.
Yeah.
Toro can't come from left to right because it's too far to the right.
And he would cause a foul.
You got it.
Exactly.
This is great polo by Sugar Erskine.
But the answer, as so often the case here, Torito, look at this. Torito gets the pass. Torito, he got a piece of it, and that ball goes. Wow.
What do good players do, Yan?
Yep.
They always do it. So, look at this. Flip it forward. Open, near side, cut shot.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
With angle.
Yep.
And loft.
Yep.
And butter. Money.
Yep. Absolutely top draw. His fourth goal of the match.
Well done, Victorino. Yeah, it comes out, scores 3 in the first, and the Gray Horse helped him out a lot there. Very, very explosive.
So 6 goals to 9, 9 goals to 6, whichever way you want to look at it. Los Machitos are in the driving seat. And this could be the making of another attack from Grand Champions Polo Club. Sugar getting the ball over the halfway line. He's got a lot of space. You can see Torito pretty far out there on his left. And Sugar en route to pick up goal number 3. And the finishing touch coming from Benji.
And pace, pace, pace. I told you. I think they're better at pace.
Yep.
We know Sugar is. Faster you go, the more fun you have, he says. And but he pulls the team when he gets the pace going, you know. And good rotation by Benji. Nice little putter shot for the finish.
And I'm still waiting for Mr. Criado with that hat on or that helmet on.
Well, he's been facilitating the ball.
Yeah, he has.
I mean, he's been behind every approach. Him and Sugar are really looking for each other a lot. But again, banging the ball, hit and run.
Open backhand shot, finding Torito. Fakes the continuation of a backhand shot. Buying a little bit of time. We're down to the last few seconds remaining here in chukker number 5. And this could be another shot on goal. Yeah, look at where that's going to land. A little bit too far behind Larry. And unfortunately, Joao also not in the perfect position. They just run out of time. So 3 goals apiece. But at the end of the 5th chukker, it is 7 goals to 9. And we'll be right back for chukker number 6.
World Polo League is back.
Polo school is the funnest thing I've become involved with in the last year of my life.
Give me the confidence to be able to play an event in beach polo, Miami Beach, and snow polo in Aspen.
Our dedicated instructors have years of polo experience and are CHA certified.
It's important to us to come back and have a really good experience.
Every time you leave the gates from the polo school, you're hungry for more.
Here we go then. Welcome back. 6th and final chukker of this 4th game of the John T. Oxley Memorial. And great to see how Grand Champions Polo Club with Joseph Schwartz, Benji Daniels, Sugar Erskine and Jason Criado are coming very much alive and kicking here in the second half. Picking up 3 goals at chukker number 5. But so did Los Machitos. Dale, is that enough?
You know, it's hard to say, Jan. I mean, they went unscoreless in the 2nd, the 3rd, and the 4th, and as you said, they had a little bit of a lead. We saw a couple of the better horses out there too, so they played them a little easier, maybe giving them a little rest. You know, they had a long tournament, playing a lot of polo. We're in March, you know, and so horse management right now is a big part. Keeping these 4-legged athletes organized and ready to go. They're in the driver's seat to be in the final.
Yep.
We got a new team here. But you got to watch out because, I mean, everybody can score on the Grand Champions team here. So they had some bad luck in the first half. That kind of gave Machitos the driver's seat, 6 misses. And but, the minute they turned it on, Machitos goes into another gear. So interesting to see how they finish here. It's all about finishing now.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see how it goes. Now, you're going to get a little bit of an opportunity here for Machitos because that's the 30-yard line right there behind Estevan Ferrari. So they are in the danger zone, and this is what happens.
Yep, very quickly, and very clinical. So into double figures they go then after that initial ball thrown in here at the top of chucker number
Lucas
6.
do a lot on this bay mare, too. Yeah, this is a great horse.
Yeah.
Pretty horse, is she?
Mm-hmm.
She's got a little black line down her hind end there. Stripe, like a stripe. Kind of interesting. But, yeah, this is going to be possession is big right now. So every bowling is huge.
So back to the halfway line, and you said it, the key word, winning those bowlings, those throw-ins is so important. Torito just getting the upper hand, and back over to the boards, and waiting there is the Brazilian Joao Pedro Souza, and you can see that Larry was making his way towards that goal mouth. A little bit of a fumble there, broken place, and very quickly picked up now by Sugar. Erskine, also his second touch. Not ideal. His third, on the other hand, absolutely top draw. Looking for Benji, but he had Torito, of course, on his hip. Then the nice little open backhand. Torito.
Here comes the 14 goal again.
Exactly.
See how they work that?
Yeah.
He lets him run by him, Torito. Then Torito takes the man out, leaves it for him, makes the turn. Here comes your offensive attack.
Crowder steals it back for Grand Champions Polo Club. Still Crowder. Hammers one under the neck.
They've been passing the ball very well. I got to tell you, Jason and Sugar in the center. Now someone's got to go, though. Come on, guys. They're all man-to-man up here. Jason going forward, coming from the back door. Might get one. Yeah. Well done.
Well done, Jason. Well done.
Well done. This waiting for him to go forward.
Yeah.
Sooner or later. But I think they were kind of waiting here, but it actually worked. Jason was just waiting for the man, and then he said, okay, you're not coming at me. I'm going for it. Well done. Good pass by Sugar.
Yeah, and a great pickup on the near side.
Yeah. To finish that, it just out of the reach of Lucas, where Lucas really doesn't have a play. Oh, here we go, man. Nail biter.
And not only that, all 4 now on the score sheet for Grand Champions as well.
Yeah, no, mixing it up well.
But we know what this team, Larry, Joao, Lucas, and Torito, are capable of doing.
Yeah, you got to keep it going here because you're right. The boys in the white jerseys, when they start attacking.
And comes the hammer from Jason. Benji, I think, might have just got a little piece of that. Crowder will send it back. Oh, clever play again by Sugar. This is what I mean by intelligent polo. Sends it back to Sugar. They've done a little rotation. And Joseph, nicely picked up. Another very nice pony. He's on Joseph. He's got Torito coming up on his near side. Joseph.
Finish. Boom.
Wow.
Power polo.
Top goal.
You got it. It all starts from you said it, Yan. Sugar changing the field using angles. It goes from out of the air, Crowder on a back shot, Benji to then Sugar, Sugar back to Benji, and then Sugar finding Joseph and running through because Joseph wasn't even in the picture. I don't even know where Joseph came from.
Yeah.
But that definitely put the pressure on Toro. He got a good jump on him. And Toro knew he can do nothing there. Just hope for the good finish. Well done, Joseph.
So
great goal, second goal day.
Yeah, and 1 goal in it now, Dale.
Yeah.
So this could...
Hello.
Yeah.
Good job coming back here. Now they're going to go this Kersey change. And horsepower is going to come into play. So we'll see what happens.
3:48 remaining here in chucker number 6. And as I said, Los Machitos, if they can pick up another win here, then they have a clean slate or a clean sheet with a 3-0. We
were talking about John T again. We were talking about a lot of his horses back in, I think, the first couple games. I didn't see on that, but I know if you go to the museum, you'll see you're going to see 2 or 3. I know for sure Burrito is in the Hall of Fame. Catajoy definitely in the Hall of Fame. Catajoy was one of John's best of his own that he played. He owned a lot of horses also that he did not play, that his professionals played. Gonzalo Perez Sr. being one. Wee Legend was a gray horse, and Burrito, that was from the Wigdalls. That was just when Gonzalo got on him, it was just watch out. And super fast, big horses actually, right around 15 and a half, 16 hands, almost a couple of them. Wee Legend, Sugar also. Another really good one. So a lot of their breeding that they did in Oklahoma in the Hall of Fame.
Well, here we go, Dale. I wouldn't be surprised if we see Los Machitos turn it up again a little bit here in the remaining 3.5 minutes of Chucker number 6. They still have an advantage of 1 goal, but I'm sure they'll want to extend that a little bit. Played over to Torito from Lucas. Still Ruiz. Nice challenge coming in from Schwartz. In comes Benji. He lets him override as well. Torito, like he's toying with Grand Champions Polo Club, going for the big shot.
Are you kidding me? Was hitting it deep.
Yeah.
130 off the field, though. All right, control play here. Positive possessions, right?
Mm-hmm.
Need to do something here. Let's see. They've done a fantastic job, Grand Champions, working it out, these 4 players. They're passing the ball very well. It's going to be picked up by Joseph, but turn around. Here comes Toro.
And Ruiz being so close to goal, he won't want to miss this opportunity. In comes the hook attempt there from Sugar. Left behind now for the number 4, Criado. Plays it out to the left. Has he got enough space to open those shoulders? No, he's just going to work it and walk it, put it through. Oh,
ooh!
It did go over the line. It did eventually. Oh, did it? Yeah, it did. But who did it come off?
It comes off of his horse. I mean, he makes a great play to get by Sugar, and then he comes off his horse here, kicked backwards. Bad luck for Benji, and then Jason tries to save it, and we got a safety, I think. Or did it go through the goal?
It
might have went off the post. Yeah, so it went off the post. Jason trying to save it. They hit it out. Hits off the post there. It goes in.
Well, I'm just going to
broken play again.
Yeah.
A broken play. That's what hurts you. Out of the bowling now. Toro on the move. Victorino.
Yeah. Ruiz not able to control it. He did have a man on. Stopped and turned on the spot by Crowder. And he will probably want to work and run this one himself. Another little broken play. And again, Sugar just... Yeah, he was trying to lay that one up for a big, deep pass. Wasn't to be. Torito needs to be careful. In comes Benji. Now also Sugar coming back, but yeah, like he knows what is gonna happen.
Yeah, you can't dive on this guy,
no,
you know.
No, you can't.
You can't dive on him. Well done, Benji. That's the way. Now you go with it. Good job. Good job double teaming them there. Joseph and Benji working well together.
On the cut shot. Nicely done. Another.
Mounted up here, Benji.
Yep. Gets it over the halfway line, but only as far as Lucas. Joseph nearly got away with it. Crowder very quickly clearing. Good play there by Crowder. Lucas on the near side. Bit of a bouncing ball. Oh, yes. Oh, this looks nice. All the way. Look at him going all the way. He's going to leave it for Larry. Well, he's going to get the finish. Well played. Lucas Criado picking up his 3rd.
Yeah. He's good with the ball. Just keeps him moving along. Good rotation layer. And they got to give that one because Sugar's clearing out. So they'll play the advantage there.
Well, it looks like they're calling it a day. You can see the last few seconds running down. Here then are your final stats.
Yeah, back and forth. It's going to be shots on goal, 18 for Mochito, 13 by Grand Champions. Need a few more. 15 throw-ins, 1 out of 20. That's way too many. They controlled the possessions. And when you control possessions, Jan, Frank?
Exactly.
Control the game.
You control the game. So, from all of us here, we'd like to congratulate Los Machitos. Well done, Larry, Joao, Lucas, Torito, a 3-0. Stage is set. It is also for us, and we'd like to very much welcome you this afternoon, either here on CTV Sports. Remember, you can get that on your handheld device, or if you can make it down to Grand Champions Polo Club for the ladies, the WCT, the lower flight, and the open. Join us then 3:30, either here on the network or at the club. From all of us here, enjoy the rest of your afternoon.